So after lots of thinking about it and already having a paid off iPhone 14 Pro Max, I still went ahead and bought the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And the first thing I want to do is test some DJ gear with it. Let's get into this. What's up, my fearless friends? Shayshahn, PhearNone, MacPherson, back to you with another Gear and Gadgets, where I like to talk tech, apparel, and all things gadget-like for DJs, musicians, and artists alike. Today, I'm focusing on my new iPhone Pro Max and the USB-C that it has on the bottom, and all the things that I might be able to do with it as far as DJing and using it as a backup. So today I have 3 decks that I'm going to look at, and we're going to get straight into it. So with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, you have high-speed USB-C. And you could do simple things like if your rig was to go down, your MacBook was to go down, and your deck is still working. I was trying to figure out if this 15 Pro Max could take over for the gig or help you if your rig went down. So you could do a couple of things. First thing I would do is go straight to iDJ Pro, and you could plug in the USB-C cord that comes with it, and let's see if it works with this Hercules deck that's made specifically for algorithm. And as you can see, it lights the deck up right away. And it seems to be controlling the deck. Could turn it. So that works. But what you could also do is, I'm going to unplug that and bring in something like a USB-C hub. And now, actually, let me do it like this. This hub is called EASU, but I also have a Cal Digit hub. I have Anchor hubs. You just want a hub that has power delivery on it. So if you really had to DJ, you could DJ for a longer amount of time and keep powering the iPhone. And you heard the charging bell go off. And now we plug it into the Hercules. And it still works, hopefully. And what I like about this, it also has an audio 1/8 out port. And the sound is coming through here. And you can also plug in a Samsung T5 or T7 drive and get the full amount of speed and have all your music on the drive. So that's the real benefit of having the faster USB-C port on the iPhone as compared to the Lightning. So the next deck up is the Mixtrack Pro Effects by Numark. Now, as you can see, this Numark doesn't use a USB-C, it uses USB-A. But I have these cords from DJ Tech Tools, and I'll leave a link to that in the description. But they have these cool wires that's specifically made for DJs to use with USB-C or USB cords without needing like a converter. You also could just use a converter on the end of a USB-A to USB cord. But I like these from DJ Tech Tools. And you can plug right into the iPhone, and it should light up the deck, like so. We'll plug in the RCA that goes to the back of this. And as you can see, the Numark works fine. And of course, we could do the same thing with the hub again. We're going to use a USB-A to USB cord. And it lights up the board. And it works. And you'll be able to use your drive with the hub and also keep the iPhone charged. So far, 2 decks work. So the next deck I want to try with this iPhone is the Roland 707M. It's one of my favorite mobile DJ decks. And it has its own power supply, which I plugged in. And we're going to go back to the DJ Tech Tools cable. And see if we can get algorithm to work. And I see nothing happening. No sound. And I was afraid of this because to get the 707N to work with my computer, I had to download a driver. So I'm going to look up if there's a driver I can download onto the iPhone. Let's see what we can do. And when I looked up the 707M on Roland's site, I see that they're still under testing for iOS 15. And as people might know, we're on iOS 17, about to go to 17.1. And that's my complaint with Roland and this deck. Even though I love it, the updates are very slow and few and far in between. So it doesn't work yet with the iPhone. Hopefully they'll do some type of update soon. So we got the iPhone 15 Pro Max to work with 2 out of the 3 decks that I have in my collection and that I use with Serato. One thing to keep in mind is that if you do use this solution, you have to have DJ AI Pro, which is by Algorithm, and it's also owned by Apple. So you would have to download that app and have it ready on your phone for backup purposes. I would also suggest you having a USB-C hub, similar to the one I have here today by Yasu or Anchor or CalDigit, so you can charge the phone while you're DJing if you have to do a long set. And you also could send sound out of these USB-C hubs. I think it's a great option. I'm so happy that they put a fast USB-C on the Pro models of the iPhone 15 this year. Let me know what decks you might be interested in me using with the iPhone. I want to get my hands on another Pioneer deck and see how that works because I know a lot of people have that deck as well. I'm going to run through a whole bunch of gear that you can use with this USB-C since I have this iPhone 15 Plus. I'm using my old case, which is by Moment, and this really all started when I first went into the Apple store to buy USB-C earphones, which are right here. I got these because I heard they sounded great and I wanted to use them with my MacBook Pro. And I wasn't going to get the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but I just really wanted to, test it out. And my video with this did so well, I was like, I'm going to go get that phone. The video on these AirPods went up to 500,000 right about now. So I'm celebrating by getting an iPhone, which might be stupid. But once again, my name is Shayshahn MacPherson. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Look out for my other videos and shorts on the USB-C and the other functions and ways that this iPhone can help us as DJs, musicians, artists. And make sure you subscribe to check that out. Once again, Shayshahn MacPherson. My fearless fans, I'm out.